Hey guys, this is the Transforming Gundam, and today we'll be taking a look at something a little different. Today, we'll be taking a look at 30-minute mission, Portanova Blue. Now you may be thinking, wait, is this a Gundam kit? Well, no, it is made by Bandai, so it is made by the same people that make the Gundam kits, but this is a new line called 30-minute missions, and the whole point of this line is to basically be kits that are super customizable and super easy and fast to assemble. As the name says, these kits are supposed to be built in 30 minutes or less, hence the name 30-minute mission. So this is my first kit from this line, so let's see how it stacks up compared to Bandai's Gundam model kits. So let's take a quick look here at the box. As you can see, it is a very nice looking box, and there's a bunch of different color variants, but of course I had to get the blue variant just because blue is my favorite color. So as you can see, of course, the box is all blue and nice. It says Portanova Blue at the bottom, 30-minute mission, and this is number BEXM15. I have no clue what any of that means, but just know it is Portanova Blue. As you can see, I got this for $20 from one of my local hobby stores. And taking a look here at the side, you can see this is a very thin box, but it shows how to assemble it. It's a very nice instruction manual, and it goes into great detail pointing out exactly which parts go into what area. So it's very nice. I'll be sure to show off the instruction manual as well. It shows you that nippers are sold separately, and that this is a snap kit model kit, so you don't need any glue. And it's assembled with color, so you don't need to do any painting unless you, of course, want to customize it and paint it yourself. But it does come in color already. It's showing off some of the articulation, some of the weapons and accessories, and just some cool poses of the kits. This is number 8 in the 30-minute mission series. And then finally on the other side, it is showing off some of the different option sets and weapons you can buy, of course, sold separately. And it shows that if you get other versions of this kit, you can combine it to get different color variations. Like you can see, this is the Portanova Blue mixed with the Portanova Dark Gray, and that makes a very nice combination of blue and gray there, so it looks very cool. And of course, it doesn't show the retail price anymore. So here's the bottom. Now let's quickly take a look inside the box. I've already, of course, built this kit. You get a pretty nice sizable sticker sheet here. This has a bunch of different numbers, so you can put whatever number you want on the kit itself. Now taking a look at the instruction manuals. Well, manual, there's only one. But before we get into this, there's actually an assembly guide. So this is actually really cool if this is your first time building a model kit. It comes with this nice assembly guide showing off some of the recommended tools like nippers, how to find the part on the runner if you don't know how to do any of that stuff, and then showing off how to cut the part, how to properly clean it, and yeah, all that good stuff. It also shows you how to apply water slides and dry chanters and different decals. So that's actually really cool. So if this is your first time building a model kit, this is definitely a good thing to keep handy, just so you can refer back to it in case you need help doing anything. So this is actually really cool, and I wish more model kits would start including this. So now getting into the instructions itself, it's very nice because, as you can see, it is all in color, and it actually lays out exactly which parts you need from which runner for each unit that you're using. Like, for example, the waist unit, it shows you're going to need the A and B runner, and it shows exactly which parts you need from each runner to assemble it, so you can just get all those parts ready before you even start assembling it. So it's very fast, very easy, and I really am a fan of this instruction manual just because of how efficient it is in laying everything out here. So for left leg unit, for example, it tells you that you're going to need the A and B runner, and it's going to tell you which parts you need. So you're going to need part 7, 9, 8, 10, 25, 27, 26, and 28 from runner A, and from runner B, you're going to need parts 17, 18, 15, 16, 19, 20, and then you're going to need a poly cap. Well, in this case, you're going to need 2 poly caps. So you can see And also another good thing is that it seems that all of the parts are in relative proximity to each other, depending on the unit, so it's very easy to find each part. So yeah, this is very nice. I love just how clear these instruction manuals are. So that's one thing I will say, that these 30-minute mission kits are a lot better than the Gunpla instruction manuals, just and how clear and everything is. But I mean, again, the whole point of this is that it's supposed to be easy, it's supposed to be a quick assembly, so yeah, they had to make it as clear as possible. And it even shows which parts can be, you can add different accessories and stuff to, like all different portholes, and yeah, various parts can be attached to the 3mm hard points. So there's a ton of 3mm hard points going throughout the body here, and then showing that you can of course mix and match different 30-minute mission kits there to create different color variations, and then showing off how you can attach different like jetpacks and accessories and weapons. And yeah, so just very nice instruction manuals here. And it what's this? Let's see, 30-minute mission series. Kits have simple structures that allow easy assembly. Also, all machines have the same joint structure, which makes them perfect for customization. The exchange points allow you to rearrange units and replace parts between different machines. So yeah, it's just showing off how you can mix and match the parts, and just shows how easy and simple the whole assembly is. So I'm sure after you assemble multiples of these kits, you won't even need these instructions after a while. So yeah, really impressed with the instruction manual so far. Very nice. I wish some of the Gunpla model kits would have instructions like this, where it's just very nice and clear, and it's all in color. It lays out exactly which parts you need before you even start assembling it. So yeah, and then of course this is also very nice to have as well, especially if this is your first time assembling a model kit. So that's enough about the box and the instruction manual, so let's take a look at the kit itself. So bringing in the kit itself, as you can see, the finished product is this very nice, very cool looking mech type mobile suit. As you can see, it gets a lot of inspiration from different gun type Gundam suits, especially like with the mono eye for like the Zaku, and just the whole slender frame. It almost reminds me of like some of the Iron-Blooded Orphans types designs. And overall, this is a very nice, very appealing looking design, especially with this two-tone blue going on here. I think it looks very nice. So let's take a close look here at the details by zooming in here, and let's move the camera up slightly. So here's a closer look at that head. You can see very Zaku inspired with that mono eye, and it has a nice kind of like a helmet shape going back here. Almost looks like it could be like a World War II style helmet. As you can see, a very slender waist going down here, and no front skirts at all, so that means there is no hindering the leg articulation. There are still side skirts, but those can move out of the way still, and there's also basically no back skirts as well, so that allows for really good range of motion in the legs. And again, I just really love how this two-tone blue looks with the dark blue and the light blue. I just think it looks really cool. And yeah, take a little closer look here at the shoulders. Get these nice circular shoulders with like some like nice like boxy details here. It looks very nice. The arms are very basic as well, but again, that two-tone blue looks very good. And you get dark grayish black color for the joints. And really, that's about it. So overall, this is a very appealing design. And now for stickers, I might have gone a little crazy with the stickers. I decided to go with 420, and you might notice that that's 69. Excuse me, sorry. I decided to use those numbers for obvious reasons. If you don't know, then consider yourself lucky. Anyways, yeah, so as you can see, I put a bunch of 6 and 9 stickers. I just think they look really nice together and make a nice pattern here. Yeah, that's totally why I went with the 6 and the 9 and the 420. Just it's just a very nice number. I really like that number. It's definitely doesn't mean anything else. No, not at all. It just looks very cool. And same on the side here, 420. That's very funny. I mean, it's not funny, of course. There's nothing funny about 420. You know, it doesn't mean anything. It's just random numbers I decided to put together that look nice. You know, yeah. Same with this 69. You know, is that really all I have? Is bad 69 and 420 jokes? Anyways, let's get back into the details here now. Yeah, so really, I don't know why I said that, because I basically already went over all the details. Can you tell this video is unscripted yet? So let's get into the articulation. And besides this being a very easy kit to assemble with very basic joints, the articulation is really good, and this kit is surprisingly sturdy. As you can see, it passes the shake test with flying colors and has no problem standing. It can stand perfectly fine. Now, for the articulation, the head can move up and down. You can see it's on a double ball joint. So if we just take the head off, and here you can see one ball joint in here that moves a little bit. Or it might just be a hinge joint. I think that's actually a hinge joint attached to a ball joint. So the neck is on a hinge joint that allows it to move up and down. And the actual head itself is on a ball joint. So that allows the head to look down very nicely, look up pretty nice as well. A little bit of side to side, and of course it can rotate a full 360 degrees if you really wanted to. The arms can rotate a full 360 as well, and it can go in and out ever so slightly. There's a slight poly cap in there that allows a little bit of a butterfly joint, and you'll see that these kits have basically the same type of joints that you'll find in Gunpla kits. The whole assembly and build is very similar of that of a Gundam kit, which makes sense because these kits are made by Bandai. So there is rotation at the bicep. The arm can bend at one joint, but you get a little bit more than a 90-degree bend there. The hands can of course rotate a full 360, go up and down, side to side, and this shoulder guard can move ever so slightly here. As you can see, it actually can go all the way up there and all the way back just on a simple hinge joint. Now the waist is on a ball joint, so it can go up, and actually I might be, yeah, no, I think there's a ball joint inside there, so you can get a bit of an ab crunch in here, bit of rotation, bit of side to side motion as well, and also this bottom part is also a ball joint in here, so you get more rotation out of that. So you get very nice articulation in the abdomen and waist area here. As you can see, get a lot of like dynamic looking poses. Now for the waist, there is no front skirts. The side skirts, as I said, can move a little bit. They're just on simple hinge joints in there, and there is basically no back skirts. So that allows for a very nice range of motion from the legs kicking out here, and of course going back as well. And going out, you get a nice spread here, so you can do the full splits if you wanted to. Now there is an extra little hinge joint in here at the hip area. You might be able to see that moves, so you can get the legs to go further down here. So this is what the legs looks like normally. And then with that hip joint all the way down, it extends the legs out really far out there, so this allows more dynamic poses out of the legs. There is of course rotation at the thigh, and for the leg bend, it bends at 2 joints, and you get a very nice bend out of there. It can kick himself in the butt if you really wanted to. And finally, the feet are on a little hinge joint, so it can hinge side to side. This foot guard can rotate low. It's just on a little ball joint in there. And that's what it for the articulation. So for such a simple kit, you can get a ton of expressive, dynamic looking poses. So that is very nice. I can just very quickly get something like this. And it holds the pose very well, very easy to balance as well. So yeah, overall, I am just impressed with the articulation and the quality. This kit is surprisingly sturdy, especially compared to my last review, which was the high-grade Leo Gundam, which is basically the same price as this kit, uses similar joints, but yet this kit is so much more sturdy than that kit. So yeah, I gotta say, I am beyond impressed with these 30-minute mission kits. So now let's very quickly get into the accessories. So starting off here, it comes with a very basic looking gun here. Not really anything crazy to write home about. It has this part which is removable. I honestly don't think that's supposed to be removable, but hey, you can take it off very easily if you wanted to. I'm sure you could attach other stuff at the bottom. I mean, again, the whole point of these kits is that it's supposed to be highly customizable. And I mean, yeah, it's just a very basic gun, not really much to say about this. Of course, it can hold it in its hands very easily, like so. And there it is with the gun. I gotta say, it is unique looking, and there isn't a gun that looks quite like this, so that is pretty cool looking. And for the other accessories, it comes with this weird thing. One second, let me go grab the instruction manual. So this weird spider looking thing is called the Roy. It's a weird name for a weird looking whatever it's supposed to be. I honestly don't know, but yeah, that's the official name for it. And apparently, if you wanted to, you can replace the head with the Roy. And I don't know if it's supposed to be like a little drone or something, but yeah, so I don't know, I guess let's just show off replacing the head with the Roy. So if you really wanted to, you just take this part off, take the head off, and then replace it with the Roy. Honestly, I'm not sure which way it's supposed to be going. If it's supposed to be this way or this way. It doesn't really matter, I guess. So there you go. Now it has the Roy head, and I don't really know what to say about it. It's just another option, I guess. And you know what? Actually, let's do this for fun. Let's see if this works. Ah, darn it! I wanted to put this head on the Roy body just because that would actually look really funny. Just a little head flying around on spider legs, but unfortunately, it doesn't work. So, yeah. Anyways, that's another thing you can do if you wanted to. And finally, the final accessory that this kit comes with is, where did I put it? This thing. I actually have no clue what this is supposed to be. I guess it's supposed to be like a shield. I don't know. It has a handle here. It has this weird looking thing, and for some reason you can also take this off and switch it around to the other side and plug it in there. I don't think that really changes anything, but like, I don't know. It's another thing it comes with, I guess. So yeah, of course, if you wanted to, you can hold it in his hand. And yeah, that just looks weird. Again, I have no clue what this is supposed to be. It doesn't really stay in the hand very well, as you can see. It just kind of, yeah, falls out very easily. But one thing I did forget to mention, that this gun does stay in very well. If I shake the arm, it's not moving out. Although I will say this arm is a little on the weak side, especially when it comes to holding up the gun. If I shake it, it goes down. But it can still hold poses pretty well for the most part, as you can see. But that's kind of to be expected, just with how easy these kits are, and the basic joints that go into these into assembling these kits. So anyways, overall, I am highly impressed with this model kit. Yeah, I highly recommend it. It's great quality. It's easy to assemble. This would be a very, very good gateway model kit if you're wanting to introduce someone into the world of model kits or Gunpla. Yeah, these are very fun, very cool looking, and the instruction manuals are nice and easy to follow. Literally anyone can build this kit. I'm sure like even like 10-year-olds or hell, maybe even elementary school kids with, of course, parental supervision could assemble this kit. It's very easy, and yeah, it's just a very fun kit, especially once you start adding on extra like weapons packs and backpacks, and if you start getting more of these, you can start customizing them, mix and matching. Overall, I think this is a very solid kit, a very cool idea from Bandai, and yeah, I don't know how many of these are out now, but I hope this line continues to do well and that Bandai makes more of these things, because these are awesome. So before I forget, let's actually quickly do a size comparison here. So for a quick size comparison, here it is with the high grade Leo Gundam, which, as I said, is my last review. So very quickly here, these kits are very similar just in terms of price and build quality. However, doing a quick shake test here, there goes the waist. Video shake test here. This kit is extremely solid, nothing comes loose, and yeah, well, surprisingly the only part that fell off is the waist, but these feet fall off easily, these ankle guards fall off very easily, the knee guard falls off really easily, although this one actually stayed on pretty well. But yeah, this kit just falls apart extremely easily once you really start moving and posing it around. While this one, you can move around, do whatever you want, and it's solid, nothing's falling off here, as you can see. And yeah, overall, this kit has far better build quality than this kit. So if I would choose between the Leo or this kit wins 100%. So let's get this out of the way here. And I've already kind of went over my final thoughts, but just quickly to recap. Yeah, this is a very great kit for beginners. If you're new to model kits or building, as I said, it's a very easy kit to assemble. The instruction manual is nice and clear. It comes with a lot of good colors right out of the box. So just want a nice, easy, straight build. This will look really good with minimal effort. I didn't even do any panel lining. I just put on a bunch of stickers, and yeah, so very impressed with this line. So anyways, that's about it for my review. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, as always, don't forget to leave a like, leave a comment if you have any questions, comments, or concerns. And don't forget to subscribe, as well as turn that notification bell so you don't miss any of my future videos. And finally, don't forget to follow me on Instagram and join the Discord. The link to all that will be in the description below. So yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace. Nice.